What's going on, guys? It's Expo Jesse. Today I'm going to be helping you guys navigate through the Discord server, and it's going to give you a little bit of a breakdown between the packages that you get in Zero to Funded and the benefits you get of just being standard premium, right? So when you join here, you'll see a welcome message. Eventually, I'll be having it so that this is the first thing you see, and then you have to react to this message to see the rest of the server. But as a free guy, all you're going to see are going to be the first couple things here, right? So obviously staff and owner you're not going to see. Actually, I think if I go in server settings and scroll down to just stocks, I can view it as what you'll see. So we'll do that. So all you're going to see are going to be trading chat, which is going to be our free chat, all the policies. So make sure you read through the rules, disclaimers, privacy, all that type of stuff. Upgrade here is going to be a very important page for if you're looking for more channels to see or more alerts to see. So we've got trading chat, off topic, then we have free VC, and then you have some free educational stuff, news tweets, and then you can see kind of what's offered here in the Zero to Funded, right? So there's enough in here in the free section to, keep yourself busy, talk with other traders. It's going to be the free chat, so you'll get other people who are on the free membership and might not be monetarily invested into the server or their education in the server. So, it's just a place to chill and chat with other traders. Now, if I view the server as premium, you will see here in just a second that a whole bunch of things open up. Okay, so let's start breaking them down. So we have the futures and forex alerts, reaction rules to each, so you can go through and react to each rule. So if I click, on Divine Stocks, or if I click on Kenny D Crypto, I'm going to have their alerts. So whenever, Kenny D sends out an alert, or he's, updating a previous alert, I'll get that alert. If you react to my alerts and you have my alert role, then you'll get, obviously you'll get pinged for each alert. Same thing for options. So we have over 20 analysts here. So we have Expo futures. You can kind of read for yourself, so I won't bore you with all that. But we've got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equities, including 2 futures, 1 forex. And I'm always looking to increase the analysts that I bring on, but obviously I'm not going to bring on anybody who's lower quality than the stuff than the content you guys are getting right now. As far as options goes, you have 2 of my channels. You have Irish Investor, who's another professional. Then you get down to Amar, Duke, Delta, DD, Excalibur, Wolf, Chris. Chris is an SPX god there. KC Options, Divine Options, and Cree Alerts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 alert channels plus the 9 from the equities brings you to 22 alert channels. Now, I do want to disclaim that all these alert channels are not alerts to buy or sell, but rather what the real intention of it, as you can see, they're for educational and entertainment purposes only, but the real intention of it is so that hopefully you can use these alerts as just a scanner to see what other analysts, or alerters, whatever you want to call us, are what we're doing in the markets currently. So these are people who I've vetted personally and seen their alerts. I made sure that they're followable. I made sure that nobody's fluffing anything. And so these guys are, they know what they're doing. So, take a look at what they're doing. And if you're thinking about getting into an AMD call, then you see that 3 of our options analysts all entered AMD calls. Well, then it might be maybe that's what you needed to kind of tilt the scale in your favor. But all these alerts are just what the analysts are doing. So never take them as anything other than that. They're not buy or sell alerts, but they are helpful for you just to scan the markets. So go ahead and mark those as red. Now, for now, our premium members will have access to the Strat scans and watch lists. So one of these are going to go away in the future and go just to Zero to Funded. Probably the Strat scans. The Strat scans are super in depth. I'm going to go over those in just a second. But the big thing that you get with premium is you're going to get 1 extra live stream a week. So the plan for the future is going to be 1 free VC, so 1 free live training ran by me in the mornings for everybody. Anybody who is anybody can get in there and chat it up with me. And then we're going to do one extra one for premium, and then 1 to 2 extra ones a week minimum for 0 to funded, maybe 3 times a week for 0 to funded. So 0 to funded is going to have access all week long. So if I'm trading 5 days that week, they're going to have access 5 days that week. If I trade 4 days, they're going to have access to 4 days. Premium's going to have access to 2, and free is going to have, obviously, only going to have access to 1. So the watch list, weekly watch list, is built out by Callan and his team. As you can see here, I'm going to click here, open this, and I'll draw it, bring it over here. This is going to be a 15 to 30 page, I think he said, is generally how long it is. But this is a super in-depth sheet about what he and his team are looking at for the market. Callan's been very influential with me and helping get this out into the hands of you guys. So they're very, very good at what they do, and they send screenshots, levels to look for, economic or fundamental events that are going on. Like I said, I mean, this week's is 19 pages long, and they give you levels and tons of different things, different chart patterns. And lastly, ran by fundamental and earnings. So that's really, really cool. And then we have the daily watch list, which is just going to be a quick couple tickers, usually about 5, that they're looking at, and give you a high, or give you a trigger for, to look for longs, and a trigger to look for shorts, and then a little bit of market notes in the morning. Lastly is going to be technical analysis. This is going to be similar to what I have for the options and futures and equities alerts. Callan and his team run this section of the servers, so the technical analysis, and they enter plays and exit plays just depending on what they're seeing, and sometimes they'll send out charts as well. So, here they were seeing a ascending triangle or something like that. They'll just send out and let you know what they're seeing. Now, like I said, this is going to be included in premium for now, but in the future, probably around, I'm not sure, October, November, somewhere in that area, the Strat scanners are going to be exclusive to 0 to funded. So if you buy it for 0 to funded, keep that, or if you buy the scans for premium, keep that in mind, that they will eventually be 0 to funded only. But until then, use it up. So the Strat scans, if you don't know, I'm a huge Stratter. That's pretty much all I use. It's 80 to 90% of what every one of my plays are. Essentially, you can react to different time frames for different different parts of the market, right? So if you're trading options or stocks, I have it set to daily, and then each morning I'll come in and click this little button and get the 15-minute reaction. Every 15 minutes on the dot, or when a 2-2 reversal happens, I'm going to get triggered. So the 2-2 reversals are set to only alert as it's happening if it has full time frame continuity. So all the 15-hour, day, week, month, quarter, if it's green, the candle's green. If it's red, the candle's red on that time frame. So meta, if I looked at the chart, the monthly candle's going to be red, but everything else is green. So what that means to me is if I'm looking, and I'm looking, let's jump to present. If I see, in the middle of the day on Friday, QQQ just triggered a 312 and everything's green, and Apple did the 2-2 reversal, I'm going to look at Apple and I'm going to look at QQQ. Obviously, this is after hours, but if it were during the market hours, I'd look at those charts and would see, okay, I want to go look at that specific ticker. So instead of me looking at a 16 monitors with 35 charts per monitor of different tickers, this scanner is going to scan through all optionable stocks that I have personally played options on. So I think that they're liquid enough to play day trades on. And it's going to send an alert for each Strat setup that it finds on each one of these time frames. So 15-minute, hour, dailies, triggers. And then futures, I have 5-minute, 15-minute, hour. Forex, I have 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. I might add a weekly scanner into each one or into the stocks at least, so that when a weekly trigger has occurred. But these are huge. These are the exact scanners that I use intraday, and if it's not on the scanner, I typically do not play it. So every single one of the plays that you're looking at, okay, how did he find this play or whatever, I found it through those scanners. Those scanners are professionally made. They're used by fellow professionals along with myself, and there's really nothing better in the market for it. You can make your own, but there's nothing that's going to quite do it like that. So those Strat scanners are going to be huge. And so that's going to be a big one. And then if I look up to zero to funded, that is going to be the most exclusive. And honestly, that's going to just give you the closest, relationship to other professional traders as possible. So when you pay a premium like that, you're going to be obviously you're going to be investing in yourself, but you're also ensuring that you're surrounded by people who are also willing to invest in themselves in that way. So zero to funded, obviously you get all these classes. So these classes are everything that I've learned from going from knowing nothing, so zero, to being a professionally funded trader. And so you go through start here, gives you a little intro of who I am. Lesson plans breaks down everything that I offer for my lesson plans. Disclaimer, Flowbot, which is just a little channel if people want to use or see what I'm looking at specifically. But a lot of people just end up using the Flowbot in the trading chat. Backtests, so how to use backtests, and then a couple templates, prop firms, and you get the point. So it gives you everything, every tool that I've ever learned, or every tool I have in my tool chest, from going from knowing nothing to being funded. Now, you may be thinking, I'm already a professional trader, or you went through the zero to funded course and you're a funded trader yourself. Why would you stay? Well, you get 2 extra live streams a day, but not only that, 2 extra live streams a week, at least 1 to 2 extra live streams a week. But you also get the community. So if you've been in the game long enough, you know that it can get very, it's a very individual sport, right? But when you surround yourself with people who are like-minded, so other people who trade the same strategy, you're bound to have success. So you not only get that, the educational content is awesome, especially for a newer trader. You're surrounded by a community of people who love to trade and love to teach. As you can see with our premium chat, it's going to be pretty dang active, and that's where the analysts are going to hang out. Premium chat is also included with our premium membership for now. Unless that becomes an issue in the future, it's going to stay like that. I don't think I'm going to have a different one for zero to funded. But our premium chat's just going to keep you, engaged into the markets with like-minded people. And then obviously zero to funded, you're going to have a couple extra live streams a week, and that's going to be the biggest benefit. Those live streams are me just trading. You're going to be seeing you're going to be seeing the screen I use for my charts, and you're going to hear when I'm thinking about entering. You're going to hear me get in and out of trades that I might not have alerted other places. You might see me get into a play and out of it and faked out, and you're just going to see the behind the scenes of what people who do this for a living do day to day. So you might be asking, how do I upgrade? Well, we have a payment list. Currently, we have a payment list 5-day free trial. Unless people start abusing that, it's going to stay that way. I don't think I'm gonna ask for a credit card for that. Obviously, if you're doing the payment list free trial, go ahead and just do the zero to funded one, because that's going to give you access to everything that I offer for those 5 days. So the zero to funded, currently, you would just hit this 5-day free trial, and you don't need a credit card, and it's just going to process your order here, and then it's going to send you right back to the server, and you're going to have the roll for 5 days. After those 5 days, your rolls will be canceled. Then you can feel free to open a ticket or send me a DM and talk about joining the members. So that's going to be a little server breakdown, server cleanup. I'm sure there's going to be little minute changes throughout the future, but that's the breakdown of the server. Hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in trading chat, and we'll get right on to you. So have a good one, guys. Peace.